Namaste. Happy Earth Day to you, wherever you are. So here in India, it's already Wednesday morning, and we're celebrating Earth Day. Of course, every day is Earth Day. And especially as humans and people who are interested in the path and the practice of yoga, we realize that we are intricately and inextricably connected to the rest of the earth, the rest of nature. You can't really separate humans from nature. We just happen to be a particularly destructive or influential piece of nature. But that influential quality of the human species also gives us great potential for stewardship and care. So as Puja Swamiji here at Parmarth Niketan always says, as yogis and yoga practitioners, let us take less and give more. So we can live very deliberately in the choices that we make, the things that we choose to buy, the things we choose to eat, avoiding unnecessary disposable things, single-use plastic, minimizing our impact, but maximizing our contribution by planting trees, conserving water resources, conserving energy, and really just being aware of the ripple effects of every action that we take and how that carries out. So another mantra that Puja Swamiji often says is live by nature, culture future. And this is such a sweet way of saying live as part of nature. That's our natural state of being. And then culture a sustainable, bright, balanced future. So this is particularly poignant during these times of coronavirus, in this great global pause. It's a difficult transition, of course, not easy, but a tremendous opportunity to reshape the way that we live, the way that we carry ourselves, and how we move forward as a species on this planet. So happy Earth Day. We're so glad to have you joining us here on planet Earth and at Parmarth Niketan during these times. For our practice today, as always, start by finding a comfortable way to sit. Sitting bones dropping down and back. Lift up through the crown of the head. Then close your eyes. And if you happen to be outside or near an open window, take a deep inhalation, breathing in all the natural world around you. And if you're inside, imagine being outdoors. It's just outside your walls. And as you exhale, let the body soften as you lift through the crown of the head. All unnecessary holding and tension, softening down, draining from the body. And now take a few moments to fully arrive in your surroundings, in the body, in this precise moment, this particularly unique meeting of time and space. Always a special opportunity to look closely at whatever happens to be there. Notice the sounds around you. Here in the garden, there's the sound of wind, the sound of birds, the sound of the river, if you listen closely. The sound of people talking, also part of nature. Occasionally there's the sound of peacocks screaming from the forest, sending out their morning calls. The elephants are there too, although they don't make much noise. And the tigers and all the other animals. And us. And now bring your awareness more to the sounds in your immediate surroundings. And feel the ground underneath you, the mat, the texture of whatever you're sitting on. And notice that very steady support. The earth gently pressing up against you, perfectly holding your body. And feel the air on your skin, the space in the room around you. And now bring the awareness in with the breath. So as you inhale, that same space around you moves in through the nostrils, delivering all the essential things to the body, circulating fresh oxygen. And as you exhale, sending that space back out, but it's changed now. More carbon dioxide, feeding the plants. So simply sit and breathe, watching this constant flux from outside to inside, from inside to outside. We're constantly taking in from our surroundings and also giving back every breath, every movement, every action. And it can be such a sweet symbiosis. And now start to deepen the breath. Let the belly be soft, really relaxed. And as you inhale, fill from the bottom all the way to the top, finding fuller capacity. And as you exhale, lift through the crown of the head as the body softens down. The feeling of some sheaths dropping away, unnecessary coverings. It turns out the body may be more porous than we usually think. connected in so many ways to everything around it. Bring the hands together in front of the heart, and we'll chant the sound of Om 3 times together. Exhale completely. Now a deep inhalation. Now keeping the hands together, softly open the eyes. Then imagine the closed hands like a seed of infinite potential. And gently start to open the fingers, almost like a flower opening up, allowing for something to grow, something to take form from right now, carrying outward. And then release the hands. Now we'll practice Nadi Shodhana, this breathing technique of alternate nostril breathing, which has a very clarifying, balancing, purifying effect, cleaning out all the nadis, the little subtle rivers through the body, by balancing left and right, these different aspects or qualities that affect our thoughts, affect the natural rhythms. So we'll use the right hand in Vishnu Mudra, so second and third finger curl towards the palm. The right thumb will be used to block the right nostril as you breathe through the left. The fourth and fifth fingers gently block the left nostril as you breathe through the right. And as we do this, it does not need to be a strong jamming against the nostril, but you want to close just with the least pressure needed, right at the top of the nostril, so it's just a very tiny passage that has to be closed. Super gentle. All right. So wiggle out the nose if you need to, or blow the nose. And at any point, as we're doing this alternate nostril breathing, if you feel like the breath becomes kind of panicked or stuck, just release the hand, return to a breath through both nostrils until it calms, and then you can join back in if it feels right. No need to force anything here. It should be gentle and smooth. So start by blocking the right nostril with the thumb. Inhale through the left. Switch at the top. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Keep going at your own pace. always changing at the top. Smooth, silent breath, like a clear mountain stream. Next time you exhale left, to release the hand. And just sit with the eyes closed. Observe the breath. Notice any effects. Then open the eyes. And extend both arms out to either side. Really stretch wide, bright across the chest. Inhale here. Exhale, round the back. Palms meet in front. Inhale, reach the arms up. Gaze up. Exhale, hands back to heart center. Again, inhale, expand. Exhale, round. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back to center. 3 more times. Letting the breath move fully through the movements. And then release the hands to the knees and move the ribs in big circles around the hips. Bringing fluidity into the spine, into the low back, into the hips. And now reverse directions. And sit tall in the center. Drop the chin towards the chest. Gently roll the right ear over towards the right shoulder. And then back through center. Over to the left. Make a few more half circles here, just rolling through the front. Gently stretching the neck. Come back through center. Lift the head. And now shift forward over the feet. Make your way to all fours, hands and knees. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. On an inhalation, lift the crown of the head, lift the sitting bones. As you exhale, round the back, sink the hips all the way to the heels. Again, inhale, scoop, broad chest. Exhale, strong rounding through the back. Hollow belly pulls you back. Keep going like this, letting the breath move the body. And letting the body give shape to the breath. Now inhale back to all fours. And on an exhalation, tuck the toes, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Slowly walk the feet all the way up to the hands. Forward fold at the top of the mat, feet hip distance apart, bend the knees, drape the upper body over. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, fold forward, soften. Again like that. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale to fold. And now with bent knees, inhale, roll all the way up to stand. And step the big toes together to touch. Heels an inch or two apart. Coming into Samastitihi, equal standing. So feeling the ground underneath the feet, that support of the earth, perfectly holding you. And then from that support of the earth, lifting through the arches, through the center line of the leg, through the pelvic floor, through the diaphragm, through the roof of the mouth and the soft palate, and lifting all the way up through the crown of the head, connecting earth and space perfectly through the central axis of your body. Inhale, sweep both arms forward. And as you exhale, down and back through a big circle. Again, inhale, forward and up. Exhale, down and back. One more. And now reverse directions. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward and down. And now both hands out in front. Stretching through the wrists, press the hands down, up. And now out and in. Both hands forward, spread the fingers wide. Inhale through the nose. Exhale forcefully out the mouth. Curl the fingers, draw the elbows back like this. Again, inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. 3 more. Release the hands, shake out the wrists. And now, still standing at the top of the mat, hands to heart center, Samastitihi, preparing for Surya Namaskar, sun salutations. With the sun generously giving, giving, and giving to the earth, providing light, heat, necessary for all of life to exist here. Tirelessly giving. So imagine a brilliant sun in the center of your own body, right at the solar plexus, so just under the ribs. Radiant warmth filling you to the furthest extremities of the body. Inhale, arms overhead. And as you exhale, dive forward, sending that warmth and that light out through the chest. Inhale, step the right leg back, long line. Exhale, left foot back to meet it. And lower knees, chest and chin, empty of breath. Inhale for Cobra Pose, Bhujangasana. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips high. Inhale, step the right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward, fold in. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands back to center. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left foot back this time. Exhale, right foot back. Lower knees, chest and chin. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, step the left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale, return to center. So that makes one full round, leading with the right leg, then leading with the left leg. We'll go through 2 more full rounds, following the pace of our own breath. And as you do this, try to let the inhalation carry into the exhalation. So without stopping the movement, let it be one smooth, continuous thread with the breath, threading through like that clear, gentle stream. As you're ready, we begin. whenever you finish, stand with the eyes closed. Bring the awareness inwards. Feel the breath. Feel the heartbeat. Feel the body, radiant, shining, fully alive. And now release the hands. Open the eyes, bend the knees, reach down, skim the ground with the fingertips. So sitting bones dropping low. Now keep the knees bent. Inhale, lift the arms overhead, Utkatasana. Sink the sitting bones down and back. Really reach through the arms. And now exhale, fold forward over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. Inhale, step back to a high plank position. And then exhale, slowly lower to the belly. Flip the feet. Inhale for Cobra pose, Bhujangasana. Exhale, lower down. Again, inhale, rise into Cobra. This time stay here, pick up the hands a few inches. Legs heavy to the floor. Elbows drawing back, shoulders back. Then draw the belly gently in to reach the chest forward. Gazing down the line of the nose. Inhale, lift a little higher. And exhale, lower the forehead down. And then hips to heels, child's pose, Balasana. Just a few breaths here. Press the hands forward and down into the mat to sink the hips. And the breath spreads through the back of the chest. Roll the shoulders away from the ears, outer armpits wrapping towards the floor. Inhale, rise back to all fours. Exhale, downward facing dog. Spin the left heel to the floor, step the right foot forward. Warrior One, Virabhadrasana. Inhale, rise up. Sink deep into the legs. Grounding through the outer edge of the left foot. Sitting bones drop, but then reach up through the ribs, through the chest. Inhale here. Exhale, plant the hands. Step the right foot back, lower down. Inhale for Cobra, shoulders back, bright chest. Either stay here or press into the hands, lift the hips into upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. And next exhalation, downward facing dog, pull back. Spin the right heel down, step the left foot forward, and inhale, Virabhadrasana, second side. Strong through the legs, radiantly heart reaching up. Steady breath. Deep inhalation. And exhale, plant the hands, step back. Lower halfway or all the way. Inhale for Cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And a few breaths here. Hands are shoulder distance apart. Feet are hip distance apart. Spread the fingers and cast the weight forward through the hands so the index knuckles really ground down. Wrap the shoulders away from the ears to give the head and neck some space to soften. Every inhalation, feel the breath fill the chest and belly. And as you exhale, press even more into the hands as if you could lengthen the arms, hips reaching way up and back, hollow belly. Bend the knees, look forward. Bottom of the exhalation, step or jump top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold deeply. Bend your knees, sink the hips. Inhale, Utkatasana, lift the upper body. And exhale, stand all the way up. Samastitihi, equal standing. And now hop the feet about hip distance apart. Hands to the hips. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold forward halfway down. Reach down and grab the big toes. Bend the knees as much as needed. Holding onto the toes, inhale, chest forward. Exhale, fold all the way down. Padangustasana. Steady, full breath. Elbows drawing out to the sides. Head and neck soft. Shoulders away from the ears. The sitting bones float. Inhale, halfway lift. And as you exhale, switch the hands to insert the palms under the feet for Padahastasana. Bend the knees as much as needed. Inhale, chest forwards. And exhale, fold back down. Elbows drawing out to the sides. And then it's like you're trying to pull the hands forward out from underneath the feet. Shoulders softening away from the ears. Lowest band of the belly pulling in, and then let the chest softly fold forward over that space. Steady breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the hips. With strong legs and a flat back. Inhale, stand all the way up. And exhale, hop the feet back together. Now step the right leg out in a big step. Turn to face the side of your mat. And now turn the toes to the right, left toes slightly in, arms to a T. Preparing for triangle pose, Trikonasana. Inhale to expand. And as you exhale, reach out over the right leg, right hip draws back. Right hand to the shin or to the floor. Left arm goes straight up. Gaze to the left thumb. Steady breath, full rhythmic breath. Press into the feet. Inhale, stand up with a heavy tailbone. And exhale, turn the feet to the left. Left toes out, right toes slightly in. Trikonasana, second side. First, inhale to expand. And then exhale, reach out over the leg. Left hand down, right arm up, gaze up to the right thumb. Every inhalation, reach through the crown of the head. Then as you exhale, draw the belly in. Gently roll the chest open. Letting the breath sculpt the shape. Endlessly refining. Endlessly curious. Inhale, stand back up. And now release the hands. Turn the feet to the right. Setting up for Parivrita Trikonasana, the revolved triangle pose. So right toes forward, left toes in at an angle. Right hand to the hip. Inhale, left arm alongside the ear. Get very tall. And as you exhale, reach forward, forward, forward. Draw the right hip back. And then place the left hand, if possible, outside the right foot. If you're at home and have a block or some prop, you can place the hand on top of something. If it's too intense outside the foot, place it inside the foot, either to the floor or up on something. So wherever the left hand is, now roll the ribs to the right. Turn to look up over the right shoulder and extend the right arm up. full breath. Breathe into the intensity, into the awkwardness of the shape. Now I'll turn to look down, root into the feet. Inhale, stand all the way up. And then turn to the second side. Left hand to the hip, right arm to the sky. Inhale here. And exhale, reach forward, forward, forward. And then across to place the right hand either outside the foot or inside or up onto a support, whatever works. Roll the ribs to the left, gaze up over the left shoulder, extend the left arm up. Parivrtta Trikonasana. Every inhalation, spread through the chest. And as you exhale, draw the belly in, roll the ribs further. Left hip floating up and back. Rooting through the outer edge of the right foot. Turn to look down. Inhale, stand all the way up. And now turn the right toes out, left toes slightly in. Bend the right knee. And then extended side angle, Utthita Parshvakonasana. Reach out over the leg, right elbow to the thigh, or right hand to the floor. Left arm alongside the ear to make a long line from the outer left foot, reaching through the fingertips. Inhale, stand up. And exhale, second side, Utthita Parshvakonasana. Bend the left knee, reach out over the leg, left elbow to thigh, or left hand to the floor. Right arm alongside the ear. Steady breath, gazing to the center of the right palm. Inhales for length. Exhales, deeper. Root into the feet. Inhale, stand up. And now release the hands. Turn the feet to the right again. This time bring the left knee to the mat. Right hand to the hip. Inhale, left arm alongside the ear. And as you exhale, round the back to twist across. Dive the left elbow as far outside the right leg as you can. And now palms together. Press the hands. Turn to look up over the right elbow. Either keep the back knee down or straighten that leg. Then option to keep the hands pressing or bring the left hand to the floor, right arm up. Steady breath, steady focus. Strong through the center. Lower the back knee if it's lifted. Unwind the arms. Stand all the way up. And then turn to the left. Right knee down, left hand to the hip. Inhale, right hand to the sky. And as you exhale, round the back to curl, coil across. Palms meet, press the hands, gaze over the left elbow. Then again, stay here, or straighten the back leg. Maybe spread the arms. Every inhale to spread the chest. Exhale, draw the belly in, roll the right ribs across the leg. Steady, full breath. Turn to look down. Release the right knee, and then unwind the twist. Stand up through the center. Turn both feet parallel, setting up for Prasarita Padottanasana. Hands to the hips. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold forward halfway down. Now release the hands to the floor. You can bend the knees if it's difficult to reach, or place the hands up on something. Inhale, reach the chest forward. Exhale, fold all the way down. If the hands come easily to the floor, walk them in line with the feet. Crown of the head softening down. Sitting bones rising upward. Full rhythmic breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the hips. With strong legs, stand all the way up. And exhale here to feel grounded through the legs. Now inhale, spread the arms. Exhale, hands behind the low back. Interlace the fingers. So you inhale, send the hands down, lift the chest. Exhale, fold forward again. One smooth motion. Hands come up off the back, overhead towards the floor. Strong through the legs. Lowest part of the belly pulling in, but then the rest of the belly being soft. Inhale brings you back up. And then release the hands. Step back to the top of your mat. Samastitihi, back to center. Feeling the center line of the body. Returning to balance. Now step the right foot out again. Turn the feet to the right toes, pointing the back of the mat, left toes slightly in. And bring the hands behind the back. If possible, flip the palms into a reverse Anjali Mudra shape. Palms coming together. Walk the hands up between the shoulder blades. If that's too intense on the wrists or the elbows or the shoulders, you can bring fists together, same action, or grab opposite wrists behind. So whatever version the hands are in, now inhale, lift through the chest, shoulders back. And as you exhale, fold forward out over the right leg, Parshvottanasana, pyramid pose. Every inhalation, back away a little bit, lengthen. And as you exhale, soften in. Left ribs gently twisting across. Right hip floating up and back as you ground through the right big toe mounds. Inhale, stand up with a long spine. And exhale, turn to the left. Left toes forward, right toes slightly in. Inhale, lift through the chest. Exhale, fold forward. Parshvottanasana. And again, back into this wave of the breath. Inhales for length. Exhale, soften in. Left hip floating up and back. Right ribs gently twisting across towards the left knee. Press into the feet. Inhale, stand all the way up. And then release the hands. Unwind to the side. And then step back to the top of the mat. Samastitihi, always returning to center. Close the eyes. Bring the awareness inwards. Again, feel the breath. Notice whatever sensations are arising in the internal landscape. Whatever's there. And now open the eyes. Inhale, arms overhead, reaching to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, bowing to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Now heel toe the feet out, almost as wide as your mat, and sink the hips down into a low squat. So try to get the heels down if possible. Otherwise, you can place the heels up onto something, or come up however high you need to get the heels down. Hands to heart center, elbows pressing into the legs. Lift the crown of the head, sitting bones dropping. Soft gaze down the line of the nose. Collarbones spreading, dignified. And now reach the right arm forward in front of the right leg, so you really press the shoulder back into the leg. Right fingertips go way out. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Gaze up to the left thumb, nice big open twist. And then wrap the left arm around the back, reaching for the right hip. And use that to help roll the shoulder back. Stay here, or for the full bind, rotate the right arm inward, wrap the arm in front of the shin. Maybe the hands meet behind the back. Steady breath. Deep inhalation. And exhale, release the pose. Come back through center. Second side. So left arm out. Really press the arm back into the leg. Right arm to the sky. Roll the right shoulder back. Open the chest. And then wrap the right arm around the back, reaching for the left hip. Roll the right shoulder a little more. For the full bind, left arm rolls inward, comes around the front. Maybe the hands meet, or grab your shirt or your pants, whatever's there. Steady, sweet breath, gazing over the right shoulder. Left ribs rolling forward. And now release the twist, back to center. Fingertips to the floor, send the hips high. Let the blood flush to the lower legs. Step the feet back together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folds. Plant the hands. Inhale, step back, high plank pose. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale for cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pull back. And now lower the knees to the floor, directly underneath the hips. Walk both arms
एक मिनट Yeah, okay.
Release the legs. Turn the head to one side. Walk the shins side to side. Through the lower back. Then hands back alongside the chest. Chest hits the heels. Balasana. Let the breath flood through the back space of the lung. Filling the chest. Moving down into the low back. Lift the chest just enough to thread the right arm underneath the left. Right shoulder to the mat. Right shoulder to the mat. Lift the hip. Either reach the left arm overhead. Or reach the left arm around the back. Into the right arm. Replace the left hand. Lower the hips. Unwind the arm. Thread the left arm underneath. Roll up onto that left shoulder. Either reach the right arm overhead or around the back for the back. Deep breaths here into the upper back, the space between the shoulder blades. Replace the right hand. Lower the hips. Unthread the left arm. And now walk the hands in towards the knees. Up to a kneeling position. And shift both legs out in front. With knees bent, soles of the feet together, bring the legs into a wide diamond shape. Hands alongside the hips. First, just sit tall here. And now start to fold forward. Walk the arms forward. Pull back on the hands against the mat to help surge the chest towards the feet. And then let yourself soften into the feet. Every breath, back away ever so slightly.
इस वक्त थोड़ा साउंड ख़राब हो रही है, वो कैमरा पता नहीं हैंग कर गया था, फिर चेंज किया है। अभी जल्दी आना ज़रा, ऑडियो ठीक कर दे बस। वो ऐसे तौलिया लपेट के आ जा 2 मिनट के लिए।
Filling the belly and chest with the breath. Knees reaching forward. Then release the shoulders and hands. On an exhalation, slowly roll down through the spine. Keep the feet wide so that the knees drop together. Hands to the low belly. With the lower back and sacrum spread, soft. Front of the hips back. Some small circles in each direction. And come to a still in the center. Extend the arms out to either side, either bent at the elbows or straight. Drop both knees to the right for a nice gentle twist. Turn to look over the left shoulder. Soften everything down. Welcomed, held by the earth. Inhale, knees back through center. And then both knees over to the left. Soften the right shoulder down. Turn to gaze right. Bring the knees back through center. Knees wide outside the ribs for happy baby pose. Grab the outer edges of the feet. Pull down on the feet. As you kick into the hands. Try to ground the tailbone and sacrum. Traction the low back. It might feel nice to rock side to side, massaging out the kidneys and the back. And now both knees into the chest. Wrap the arms around the shins, lift the head and chest. Squeeze everything into the center. Fully condensed potential. Like a seed. Full of life. Deep inhalation, squeeze. And as you exhale, release. Extend the arms and legs long. Setting up for Shavasana, the corpse pose. So legs long, gently rolling outward. Arms long with the palms face up, slightly out from the hips. Feel the ground underneath you, the support of the earth. Feel the air on your skin, the space around you, a sense of the expansive sky, the atmosphere outside. Take a deep inhalation, filling the body with breath, vitality. And as you exhale, let the breath wash down and back, all the way to the heels. Simply soften into the earth. Perfectly held. perfectly at home. Begin to deepen the breath again. And start little movements in the furthest extremities, fingertips, tips of the toes. Inhale, arms overhead. Draw the legs together, stretch long through the center line. And slowly bend the knees. Notice which nostril feels more open as you breathe. And roll to the more open side. And pause on your side, just until the breath begins to switch to balance through the nostrils. And as you're ready, use your hands. Press your way back up to a comfortable seat. Same as we started. Find any way to sit, sitting bones dropping down and back. Lift through the crown of the head. Close the eyes. Take a few deep breaths here into whatever space you've made for yourself. Bring the hands together in front of the heart. We'll close our practice with one Om and 3 Shantis. Om, peace, peace, peace. Allow for the inhalation. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you so much for practicing. From all of us here at Parmarth Niketan, we wish you a very happy Earth Day and hope that you'll join us later tonight at 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time or Wednesday morning in the US, Wednesday afternoon in Europe, for a special online Earth Day webinar, Planting Seeds for a New Normal. We'll have many special speakers and music, and it's really a gathering to come together, help imagine the future that we're moving towards after this global pause of coronavirus. And today on Earth Day, every day is Earth Day. So today and every day, let us remember, as humans, just as your body is host and home to countless microbial organisms in your microbiome, so is the earth home and host to us. So as the earth is well, we are well. So let us take less, give more. And as Pujya Swamiji says, live by nature, culture future. Thank you so much. May you be well. We'll see you again soon.